One of the best parts about vacation is trying new beer. Happy Thursday everyone and welcome to Thungry Thirstday Beer of the Week. And today we are in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Well, technically right next to Gloucester, we are in Rockport. So I picked up this local 6-pack Ipswich Route 101. I have to apologize, the lighting is pretty bad in here. Hold on one second, let me see if I can make this better. Okay, I think that's better. I have every single light in this hotel room on. I'm gonna have to apologize if there's any weird noises or anything going on outside. I have the light on from my iPhone. Hopefully it's bright enough. Anyways, we are here in Rockport and I'm trying Ipswich Route 101. And as you guys know, Beer of the Week works this way. I drink one beer, sipping it, letting you guys know my first impressions. Beer number 2 is enjoyed as fast as I can with a chug, and I will rate it on a scale of 1 to 5 with chugability, 1 being not really chuggable, and 5 being you can pound these down as quick as you can get your hands on them. And the third beer will be a reflection beer where I give you any final thoughts about this product. So let's get started with beer number 1. And the first issue is these are not twist off. Luckily, I think I have a lighter. Hold on a second. Nope. I do not have a lighter with me, but I have my belt here. It should be the same basic principle. There we go. Smells very hoppy. Here we go. Very light for a IPA. It's also got a very, very clear color to it. I don't know how well you guys can see through it. So, this is my favorite part about the beer, is reading the little stuff on the top. Named for the 1,550-mile U.S. Route 101 that spans Pacific coastline, this hop-forward, West Coast-styled IPA packs a citrus-like punch with an understated malt backbone that you're sure to enjoy. Now that I have mentioned it after reading it, I do taste a bit of a citrus. I'm guessing it's like a grapefruit or a blood orange. Very, very easy going beer. This is available for Connecticut, Delaware, Mass, Maine, New York, and Vermont. You get a 5-cent deposit when you return this. I'll show you guys the design on the bottle here. Pretty neat. It's got like a Golden Gate Bridge. Looks like the Space Needle. Like it literally looks like you're starting here in Boston, and then as you get further back, you're getting towards the western half of the United States. Very, very cool. I also like the coloring on it, the light green gradient that goes into a dark green, the blue buildings, palm trees, sailboats. Interesting. Nothing else of information, it looks like, on the box. I'll leave these out so you guys can see them. Nothing about the company, the Ipswich Ale Brewery. I'm guessing this is in Ipswich because this is a local beer, and though I live in Massachusetts, on the western part of Massachusetts, I have never seen this in any of the local breweries, or not breweries, but local convenience stores, local liquor marts. Like I said, one of the best parts about going on vacation to a different place is seeing all these new beers, and we're kind of living in that day and age right now where microbreweries are popping up left and right. A little uncomfortable on this couch here. This couch is weird. It's a pull-out couch. I'll show you guys what I'm working with here. It's a this is gonna mess that up badly. I'll take you on a tour towards the end. Hold on. My first impressions of this. I like it. It's light. This is a great beer I would think if you were to go to a beach or something, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too heavy. The percentage on here, they usually have to give that, don't they? It says 6 12-ounce bottles of unfiltered ale. It does not say, however, what the percentage of this is. Very, very interesting, huh? That was good. Now, moving on to number 2. This one here is the chugger. Now, if you notice, towards the end of here, there's a little bit left in there. It's getting a little bit more bitter towards the end. It's hard. I can't tell if it's grapefruit or blood orange. I'm leaning more towards grapefruit because that's what, when you exhale, you kind of, on the side of your mouth, you taste grapefruit. I don't know. How did I do this last time? I have this there, this here. There we go. One thing I think, though, as much as I'm complaining about these twist-off tops, I think that every single beer should have a non-twist-off top on it, just for the sole purpose of being able to keep it harder to get into for a child than a regular twist-off top. Here we go. Chugability beer. At the end, I'll give this a rating between 1 and 5. 1 is being not chuggable. 5 is being you can put these down like water. I can probably let go of that for a minute. Don't know why I'm holding that. Here we go. Gotta exhale the gases. Definitely not as easy going down as last week's beer of the week. Got about halfway there, and it's just the foam is starting to come up. Very, very gaseous. Now this whole chugging part right here necessarily isn't to see how fast I can get it down in one sip. It's how quickly I can consume it in multiple sips as fast as I can, if you get what I'm saying. Not trying to take the whole thing in one giant gulp, just trying to drink it as fast as you can. Almost there. This one is very, very gassy. And as I get towards the bottom, I'm once again running into that overly bitter taste. Yeah, I'm gonna put my money in wherever my wallet is. I'm putting my money in that they use grapefruit for the citrus on this. So, on the chuggability scale, I'm going to give this one right here a 2. Make that a 3. You can't put it down as quick as you can some other beers. I'm wondering what the alcoholic volume is in here, because it seems to be getting a little buzz on right now, if you know what I'm saying. It doesn't say, though, what the alcoholic volume is. I looked already. I don't know why I'm looking again. There's a little bit left in that one. Even less left in that one. Doesn't go down as quick as I'd like it to, but at the same time, this isn't a citrus drowning competition. This isn't a citrus drinking competition, because let's face it, who's going to go out there and pound grapefruit juice? But by all means, I'm not saying this beer tastes like grapefruit juice. I'm just saying simply it's citrusy. Number 3 beer. By this time, I know how to do this. We're going to pop the top. I jinxed myself there. If you're using a belt, use the curved part as opposed to the flat part. Press it up against your finger. Take that little doohickey buckle part out and just pry it open. The Reflection beer. I like their logo. The star with the hops behind it is pretty nice. The banner-esque text that they have scrolled across there, that's pretty nice too. Trying to see if there's any other little details in here, subtle details that I missed. So it looks like starting here is Ipswich, and then there's Washington, D.C., the Space Needle, or sorry, the Space Needle would be there. I don't know what that building is. Brewed in historic Ipswich, Massachusetts. One thing I noticed, a lot of YouTubers out there don't call it Massachusetts, they call it Massachusetts. A little fiesta going on outside, honking the horn and everything. Overall, I think this is a very, very enjoyable beer. As my voice kind of crackled there, I do get the understated malt backbone. I also have that citrus-like punch, especially on the bottom of this one. That was real citrusy. I like it. It's a good beer. I'd definitely get it again. If I was in a pinch and I was somewhere where I didn't know that too many local beers, I think this would be a go-to. This is a very enjoyable beer. It was $9.86, I believe. It was a weird random price with the deposit added onto it. But yeah, this is available, I guess, in the Ipswich area. Like I said, I haven't seen it out in the western part of Massachusetts. Very good beer, though. It always amazes me. The bubbles just popping up on there. Anyways, last week I rated these on a scale of 1 to 5, I believe it was, for how likely would I recommend this to somebody else. On a recommendation scale, I think this is a 4. It's a 3.5, 4. I would definitely recommend it. Definitely an enjoyable beer. Got a nice little citrus kick to it. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling the citrus right now. That is okay though, because like I said, it's a good beer. And as far as the beer scale goes, I believe it was a 1 to 10. 1, not wanting to ever even hear the name of this again, and 10 being want to drink this down every single day. I'm gonna have to give this one a very, very strong 7.5. Yes, 7.5 for this tasty beer. I'm gonna have to think, any other reflections that I have on this? I like the little description there. Like I said, that's one of my favorite parts about having a beer, is reading the little description. Also, I wish that they put the alcoholic content on here. They have every state that's accepted it for a refund, but yet they don't have, not even in the box, do they have what the percentage of alcoholic volume is. So it kind of makes you wonder, how drunk are you going to get after having some of these? But I'm going to finish this one up. I think I've said all I have to say about this fine drink right here, the Ipswich Ale. Now, they do make a couple of other ones. They had an IPA. This one is the West Coast style IPA. They have a regular IPA, and they also have their Ipswich Ale, which is what they are famous for. I was going to get an ale, but when I had lunch today, I had an ale for lunch, so I figured I'd go with an IPA, even though it's also an ale. Doesn't really make much sense. I know what you're saying right now, but I thought I would switch it up. I wanted something a little more hoppier to enjoy right now, and this quenched my hoppiness. I was not expecting this much citrus, but that's okay. Good beer altogether. Would recommend it. Would get it again. Yeah, I'm going to finish this one up. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Let me know if you have ever tried any of the Ipswich ales, Ipswich beers. made by the Ipswich Brewing Company, Ipswich Ale Brewery. That's it. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all later. Free for All Friday is tomorrow. Peace. I almost forgot. I didn't give you guys a tour of this room. This was featured in Pat Hog Vlogs and also on Free for All Friday. This is a pretty cool hotel room as I'm spinning around, giving you guys a little tour. You got the bathroom area back here. Miniature kitchen-ish area. Nice working fridge. It keeps stuff cool. Microwave up there. Usually don't touch those. Keurig. That is nice to see in a hotel. We got the bathroom right there. This is like a makeup sink because when we got here with this little light, where is it? They have like all these towels out there that said makeup on them. So that is a makeup sink. And there's a second floor. Second floor in a hotel room. This is something I have never experienced before. There's a bed. There's a closet. Very nice. Very nice. Pretty cool hotel room. My only complaint is that this little skylight thing does not work. Alright, I got 3 more of these beers right here to enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Peace.